Good morning, dear hearts. We're at lesson 327. Please subscribe if you've not yet done so. Today's lesson is I need but call and you, and that's a capital U, Y, will answer me. Now, I have so many thoughts going through my mind today about how to explain this lesson because it's so beautiful and there's so many ways to connect this lesson into the earthly experience that we are all having. So, and part of it came to me because I watched the induction part of it of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Carole King, and she has that wonderful song that she wrote, "You've Got a Friend." And that is really this: you have a friend. I need but call and you will answer me. This lesson talks about faith. We must have faith in this friend. We must have faith in this source, this entity. We must have faith in our Creator. But when we do have that faith, and faith comes from experience, we don't normally just simply have faith in something that we cannot see, we do not understand. So it's hard to have faith in what is unbelievable and ununderstandable in many ways. But when we can develop faith in God, and faith will come through the experience. Experience brings us faith. When we develop our faith through experience, then we know that I need but call and I will be answered. There is a friend with a capital F, friend, who will always be there for me. And this friend is never apart from me. This friend always has my back. This friend is only here to support me and to guide me and to bring me to the space where my experience in earth mirrors what is in heaven. Remember yesterday's lesson is, how earth will be transformed. There will be no separation between earth and heaven. We will become one in that experience because there's truly only oneness. So with faith brought to us through the experience of calling and being answered, and the answer has to be acceptable even if it is not necessarily what we think we want, because we don't really know what we want. We have very often chosen and decided what we think is in our best interest, only to find that it was not. So I must have faith and trust in the answer that I receive when I call upon my friend. And the lesson says, I really haven't read anything very much from the lesson today, but the lesson says, let me but learn from my experience that this is true, that I will be answered, and faith in him must surely come to me. This is the faith that will endure and take me farther and still farther on the road that leads to him. For thus I will be sure that he has not abandoned me and loves me still, awaiting but my call to give me all the help I need to come to him. This lesson is our experience and our growth in faith, because that is the way that we will find our true space, road, home. And then in the prayer part, it says, your promises will never fail in my experience if I but test them out. So call, you will be answered. And we get to accept the answer. So I hope that helped. I always try to bring in the familiar into these lessons so we can perhaps understand them more clearly. So if this was helpful, please let me know. Please share, please subscribe, Please comment and please be here tomorrow. Namaste.